Um, I would say it depends on the judge.
Yeah.
I will say it depends on the judge, because you have judges that are super consumer friendly, and then you have other judges that are just, they're just by the book. It is what it is, and it's horrible to say that. You know, I can remember having an argument with somebody. I said, federal trumps state all the time, but
Hmm.
sometimes um, you you should hope that that stuff just stays in state court and it never goes federal,
Yeah.
because you get better treatment in state court than you do federal court. And so it's kind of the same thing. You can go in Judge Judy's courtroom and it's hell on wheels. You can go in Judge Jones's courtroom and it's just like, oh, I'm so glad I got Judge Jones. So
Yeah.
you don't know. You really don't know.
Yeah.
Sitting as like I've been used as an expert witness. I've been, I've had to go in mediation hearings, and you just really never know how that stuff is going to turn out.
Sure.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
It's interesting to have that kind of concept, because you're right. Sometimes you can do everything you can in your power, but still the judge's opinion on what they think is in favor of or not in favor of. And it's not to live and learn, right? You may say, oh boy, they want us to do this next time. And attorneys are always learning about the judges, right? You ask an attorney about that local judge, you're going to learn a lot. You're
Mhm.
going to learn, oh yeah, that judge likes this, or that judge likes that, or hey, listen, we got to do this with this judge. They get to learn their personality.
Mhm. True story. I was in Alabama in a mediation case, and we were going to use an attorney that wasn't familiar with the judge,
Mm,
and this judge was a trip, and probably the 11th hour I changed to a local judge. Probably, a local attorney was probably the best thing I ever could have done. I vacation with this lawyer now. Her and I are really good friends. And she said, well, what made you change your mind? I said, it sure wasn't your hourly fee. But I realized you were a local.
Mhm.
Um, I was doing some research and I saw that both of the judge and the attorney was at an event together, like a golf outing.
Mm.
Just kind of doing some research. And I said, hey, they're at the same place. I said, I think I'm gonna change. I think I'm gonna change lawyers. And that was what saved me.
Wow.
So you just never know. But it's it's one of those things that if you don't understand the politics in that city or in that courtroom, sometimes you're just gonna lose.
yeah.
That's fascinating. So this, like we were saying before, this seems like it works better in an upside down market where more
Mhm.
people owe more than what the house is worth. Do you see that coming around again? What's your crystal ball? Do you see house values dropping enough that we're going to see those underwater values again?
I've been watching the market this week, and I've been seeing prices drop more drastically this week than I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Prices dropping $10,000, $15,000. And like in my market where like I pay cash for low end price properties, like I'm chomping at the bits.
Mhm.
But what does it mean for other people? I think it's going to be a ripple effect. Like for a buy and hold,
Mhm.
seller finance people, I think it's going to be really a good thing for some of us. But for those people who are doing bank loans, um, we're going to probably see some mods coming down the pipeline. And I don't. My crystal ball just says that we're going to brace ourselves. CFPB is not going to let what happened in 2008 happen, but
No.
we're going to see some things really shift and change.
Very interesting.
Interesting. Well, with that, Saprina, I want to thank you for coming on with us on this Friday morning, afternoon kind of time frame. Share your knowledge, your experience with us and those watching us and listening to us. A lot of people are saying they want to go back to the beginning because they missed earlier. Please do so. You can check it out on YouTube, Facebook, video will be here, LinkedIn, all that stuff. And just having you on, having your knowledge and opinion, I encourage you guys to reach out to Saprina and ask if you have questions, whatever. If you are in a space where you're looking to learn, she's another valuable resource to kind of leverage your knowledge off of. But for you to come on and spend an hour with us with your busy time, I appreciate it. Because deficiency judgment is an area that most people don't actually do or know about, or not even taught, really. You know, thinking about it now, in the many conferences we've been to, it's not a topic of discussion often. And I think it's because most of the time, people don't know about it, don't use it. And the markets change a lot, right? There's not as many underwater assets as there was back in our day in 2010-9 timeframe. So I think that your experience knowledge is awesome with that 9. So if you do have additional questions, I posted in the chat the webinar link to our forum, so we can, if you have questions, I can just forward it right over to Saprina. But I know on Facebook, you know, Saprina Hawkins, you can reach out to her that way, or shoot us a message and we'll send her the contact information. So, well, Saprina, again, I thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon for us, and hopefully, you know, in the future we can reconnect with you. Saprina, are you currently with somebody right now, as business wise? Are you working for someone right now?
So I actually work for Premier Bank as a loan originator. And I'm still with Main Street Asset Solutions. Business is really slow, but I'm still with them, helping them clean up some things. And I do some mentoring and coaching on the side and do my fix and flip. So I'm pretty busy. And I do plan on seeing you guys in Tennessee this summer in June. So I was excited to your ticket release. So I will see you guys in Tennessee.
Hey,
and you guys should join. Always good to see you guys, and thanks for having me. And if I could be of service to you guys, you know, don't hesitate to reach out, let me know. I'll do anything in my power to help you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Saprina.
Thank you so much.
All right.